I'm Dr. Paul Van Valen, and I live in Southeast Virginia. Southeast Virginia doesn't do real well during snow. If we get a half an inch, it just shuts everything down. If we get a number of inches, we don't have removal capacity, and so it ices up, and we could lose a week just from a 4 to 6 inch snowstorm, which fortunately hasn't happened this year. But yesterday I was just contemplating what I was feeling and how my mind was working and what was on my mind. And it just seemed like I had fallen into snow day mentality. So in our area, when we know the snow's coming, people get obsessed with the news. It's all we talk about, are we going to miss school? Are we going to go to work? And so there's this anticipation, and people have different feelings. I'd love a day off, or I can't afford a day off. Being an owner of a practice, if we miss a week, we just miss a week. So I'm not a fan of it. So how that has been affecting me is I found myself not glued to the TV, but just, kind of going online a lot and checking the news, because we're all now talking about what's going to happen next. Today starts my 6th week of social distancing and shelter at home. And there's news about some neighboring states starting to open up and do things. And that raises the question, what's in it for us and how's this going to work? And we're able to work now in my profession from home. And is that going to change? So as a leader of an organization, I am concerned to know what's going on. So I find myself just spending probably more distracted, not focused in. I was trying to figure out, why am I feeling the way I'm feeling? I'm adjusting to it pretty well. I can work, I have food, I have shelter, I'm using social media to engage. And that's when it hit me. I'm probably not engaging my mind enough. I'm checking on the posts, I'm checking the TV, I'm checking my bank account for stimulus, deposit. Or are you all doing that? Is it coming? Is it coming? When's it coming? And so what I've had to decide to do is to set limits around these things. And I encourage you to consider this, to only check social media at certain times and really try to engage my mind in other things. I can't do anything about what the governor's going to do or what the president's going to do or when a check's going to come into my bank account or anything like that. And so I just decided I've probably been stressing my brain a little bit with this, what's going to happen and what's next. And that's how we are on snow days. If it's going to snow, are we going to go to work tomorrow? And I always have the same routine to my staff. I'll post what we're doing, but I always get the same questions. Hey, have you considered us not coming to work? And that's kind of what's going on in my head, maybe going on in your head. And you can manage that by just not going there, just setting aside time to watch the TV or to, read politically focused Facebook posts, kind of carve out time so you're only doing one thing at a time, not this multitasking. And I think we'll all experience a little less stress. Talk to you soon.